Everyone is dying to know, Brandon, how in the world did you become a Packers fan?
For many years, we have still been, our economy has been driven by consumerism. Like, we are a consumer driven economy. But the thing about it is our incomes haven't matched the cost of living that continues to rise up over the years. So the question that the economics professor basically asked was, why is it that our economy is still doing well? How is it that we are still a consumer driven economy? People are spending money, but their incomes aren't matching what is being spent. I think that credit cards have their place, but here's the thing. If you don't know how to use it, then it will run you.
All right.
And it goes back to the issue that's actually a biblical foundational principle that we find in scripture in Proverbs 22 in verse number 7. The borrower is slave to the lender.
Right.
One of the first things that usually goes when people are in a struggle when it comes to their finances is the giving. It's the easiest one to start to take from, right? So again, there's no set amount. However, I think there's a principle from the Jewish principle that we can learn that, and again, everything belongs to him anyway. So even if you don't put in the collection plate, it doesn't make it magical all of a sudden that
Right.
now it belongs to God. No, everything belongs to God anyway. So you should be asking yourselves, how can I give of the things that I have, my time, my cell phone? How can I use those things to glorify him even beyond the collection plate? So
Right. One quote that I heard last week, to be exact, was by Mark Batterson. And he stated this. He said, when God blesses you financially, don't raise your standard of living, raise your standard of giving. I think that's phenomenal. We must be a people of giving, right? And so when God does bless us financially, don't think like the rich fool. He was blessed with those material gains, and that he had a great return in his crops that year. And so he was like, oh, let me tear down this barn, build a bigger one, and just store the stuff. Why are you storing it? There are some Lazarus out there that need food, but you're not thinking about them, right? You're thinking about how much stuff I can accumulate and keep for myself.
I appreciate what you're doing. I love this podcast, and I look forward to the other talks that you'll be having with other members of the body, and just pushing the idea of taking the theological and making it practical.